Hello and welcome to the LLG Bulletin vlog. I'm Helen McGrath, Head of Public Affairs, and I'm joined by our Bulletin Editor, Dennis Hall.
Hello, everyone.
This is a quick roundup of the really big news affecting our sector and work of LLG. So Dennis, what caught your attention last week?
Well, let me begin with planning. James Gowdy Casey is one of our most popular and entertaining speakers at LLG conferencing, and his attention, and indeed ours, were drawn to a recent planning case concerning planning officers' reports and their significance at committee, and whether they can give rise to the basis for a judicial review. There's a post in the bulletin with all of the detail on this. Please, Helen, forgive my blushes, but my attention was also drawn to the subject of strip clubs, or more precisely, to two recent court cases involving the licensing of strip clubs. But I don't want to dwell on those here in the vlog, as all the detail is in the bulletin and this week's Grapevine podcast. And find out, too, what happened to the solicitor who told another in correspondence, "You are one step closer to the grave." Helen.
Well, never a dull moment, Dennis. Certainly a lively Grapevine podcast this week. Now, in LLG News, we are currently in the middle of elections for two regional directors, a deputy vice president, and a junior national lead. Members who are eligible will have received an email direct to their inbox with a link to vote. Everyone, however, can take a look at the candidates by going to the news pages of the LLG website. And our AGM will take place on the 29th of March at 12 o'clock, and links to register will soon be circulated. Now, LLG Work Experience Week returns for its third year on the 3rd of July, and a dedicated web page is now live on our website. Authorities who want to take part and haven't yet set this up are enthusiastically encouraged to get in touch. LLG are also seeking national leads by rotation in a range of practice areas. This is a great opportunity to raise your profile, work with corporate partners, and get to know the organisation. And if you have the drive in the future to become a board director. Appointments are sought in the following areas: employment, housing and regeneration, children's services and education, and litigation and licensing, with an emphasis on the litigation. If anyone would like an informal discussion about any of these roles, please do get in touch with me directly. And finally, LLG will be launching the LLG Awards 2023 this week, to be held at the Spring Conference in June. Full details of the awards, together with the conference, will be available imminently. LLG very much hopes that the membership will champion their lawyers, teams, and authorities at the awards for what is always an enjoyable and uplifting ceremony. The event will be available by hybrid attendance to enable all members to participate. And now for a sneaky peek at what's coming up in Bulletin number 8. Dennis.
Well, Bulletin 8 includes a post of an interesting employment law case where the judge stated that using the F word at work had essentially lost the shock value that it once had and has become commonplace usage in society today. Now, whether you agree or not with the judge's view, it does raise an interesting legal question about how you manage different sensitivities within your own organisation. And do different standards apply down at the council depot as opposed to in the committee room? And how can this be reconciled from a legal perspective? What do members think? Let us know via the LLG forum. Helen.
Indeed, and for more detailed coverage of the bulletin entries, don't forget to listen to the Grapevine podcast. So it's goodbye from me.
And from me too.
See you next week.